Hello everybody, welcome back. The latest in my series of Keeping Safe videos. Today I'm going to talk about driving in fog, which certainly has been somewhat prolific across the local area today. Fog is basically low cloud, it is moisture that is in the atmosphere. This time of year, very common. It can be particularly bad first thing in the morning, or it can reoccur towards the end of the afternoon and through the evening. If you are driving alongside water, a river or a lake, it is very common. It can also be found at low points on a road or indeed at high points. The main issue when you are driving is visibility. Fog greatly reduces the distance that you can see. So, when you're driving, what should you do to ensure that you drive safely and arrive at your destination in this fog? Well, number one, you need lights on your car. Minimum, you need your dipped headlights and your rear lights on your car. You may find that the fog actually reflects and throws the lights from your headlights about, not giving you the normal coverage that you would have. If you go to main beam, that is definitely reflected back at you and makes it even harder to see. In daylight, fog, your headlights don't really help you see, but you need them on because others can see your headlights. And we've all seen people driving in fog with no lights or only side lights on that you only spot at the last moment, and you probably say something uncomplimentary about them, and some people indeed will flash headlights at them in an angry manner. Most cars nowadays will have fog lights. The rear fog light is mandatory on all cars licensed to be used on the road in the UK. Use of the rear fog light should only be in foggy conditions. And the highway code actually specifies that if visibility is less than 100 metres or 330 feet. Now, I know that's difficult for most of us to actually gauge. Rough rule of thumb, old school, if you can't see the lamppost beyond the nearest lamppost. Okay. Alternatively, the length of a football pitch. Okay. If you move from thick fog into better visibility, you should turn your rear fog lights off so as not to dazzle other vehicles behind you or to confuse them with your brake lights. Front of the vehicle, most vehicles nowadays also have fog lights at the front. They are the small ones right at the bottom of the grille or underneath the radiator, and these give a wider beam of light across the entire road for you. Less dazzling, but does not project as far forward, so you are not getting the glare and the dazzle back from your lights. Again, the law does actually say you should only use them in fog or very poor visibility. Fog also deadens sound, and an advice that is sometimes given is to drive with your passenger and your driver's side window down to help you hear, even if you cannot see. Don't follow the rear lights of the car in front closely. You may find you follow the person up their own drive. It also gives a false sense of security. Give double the distance that you normally would and reduce your speed. That is simply it. It is ever so simple, but it continues to catch out many people, perhaps who have not experienced driving in such conditions before. Using your heater, the air vents to your windows and your heated screens, you can actually help stop condensation forming on the inside of your windows, and your wipers, usually on an intermittent setting, will help move the water that attaches itself to the outside of the windscreen. For those of us with heated wing mirrors, that also helps the moisture from forming on that mirror and making it difficult to actually see in the side mirrors as to whether it's clear behind or how close you are to something if you're having to reverse. So stay safe, and we hope to be back with you with some other useful information on our next appearance.